Mad Dog Wednesday. Christopher Russo in the house. Stephen A. getting his shot set up out there in the City of Angels. You know, he went Hollywood. How we feeling this morning,
I
sir?
feel very, very well. How about you? Feeling okay?
I feel fantastic.
You did a nice job in Houston. Thanks for bringing me along. I always appreciate that.
You're coming to Super Bowl, I thought. Coming
God.
to Vegas, so you can be.
We'll be in Vegas. That's a Wednesday.
You can be a degenerate gambler.
Oh, that's right.
Hey.
What place I'm at?
You were a little salty last week, you know, because Stephen A. and I were in the ESPN commercial.
Oh, I was upset.
And
Yes,
you didn't make it.
Well,
we fixed that for you.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Let me see.
Watch this, my friend.
I see the new ESPN commercial. And I wasn't on it! Not bad.
Let's go.
Watch this. You put me on the commercial!
You have got to watch this replay, folks.
Hey, you gotta watch this.
I'm watching. You think maybe I could get 3 seconds?
Oh, I'm watching.
He just got here. After I scream and yell every week, I act like an idiot. I know. The sports is a
Now on SportsCenter, another wild.
God, strike me down.
Watch me. Do this.
They put me on the commercial.
That is very good.
Yes. Now don't tell me we
about
don't
that?
take care of you here at the Worldwide Leader, because we do. You like that?
Oh boy, how could I not? It make me feel good.
You like that?
Yes.
Hi, Stephen A. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Molly. How are you doing? You happy now, doggy? You happy
I
now?
am, Stevie. I am.
Okay.
How are you doing? Good morning. How you doing? I
I'm
missed
good.
it. Everything all right? Things good?
Of course,
Okay.
I'm out here getting ready to do NBA countdown as I told you.
Okay.
You understand? That's what it's
did.
about.
All right. Everything was not good for Raptors coach Darko Rakovic. Let's get into it. He unloaded on refs after the free throw disparity in LA. The rookie head coach was incensed after the Lakers shot 23 free throws in the fourth quarter alone. Anthony Davis was 11 for 11 in the fourth and beat Toronto 132-131. Rakovic heated with those 23 free throw attempts in the fourth. Take a listen.
That's outrageous. What happened tonight, this is completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this. 23 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like, how to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all of that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible that Scotty Barnes, who is all-star caliber player in this league, he goes every single time to the rim with force, trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for the whole game. How's that possible? How are you going to explain that to me? They had to win tonight? If that's the case, just let us know so we don't show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight. And this is not happening first time for us. Scotty Barnes is going to be all-star. He's going to be the face of this league. And what's happening over here during whole season, I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
I feel like they fouled and we didn't.
All right, essay. 23 free throw attempts in the fourth quarter. Is that fair or foul?
Well, it seems a little foul when you look at the number and the discrepancy, but there's a couple of things that I think have to be taken into consideration. Number one, the Lakers were attacking the basket. That has to get taken into consideration. Anthony Davis had most of the free throws. He had 14 free throw attempts last night. That's number one. Number two, as the game waned, the Raptors were fouling intentionally, so those numbers are bloated to some degree. That needs to be pointed out. I think the other thing that the coach mentioned, he talked about Scotty Barnes is going to be the face of the league. Let's pump the brakes on that. Scotty Barnes is a damn good player. He's only 22 years of age. He's already averaging nearly 21, 9, and 7. Okay, or 21, 9, and 6 rather. Nearly, he's almost averaging that. The kid is a really, really good talent. He's got a bright future and stuff like that. But face of the league, somebody needs to remind him of who Anthony Edwards is, along with various others that are playing in this league right now. Some young studs and superstars that are really, really coming up. So I wouldn't go that far. But I definitely appreciate his fervor. I appreciate his candor because obviously there was a discrepancy there. And anytime there's that big and that flagrant of a discrepancy, particularly on the Los Angeles Lakers home court, and you take into account how they looked as of late, most coaches would complain about something like that. Not to that degree, but they would complain. I appreciated the fact that he let us know how he feels as fervently as he did. Obviously, he think that his team got hosed to some degree. One could argue that he had a point because of the discrepancy, but the numbers were bloated again a little bit because they were fouling intentionally near the tail end of the game.
I love it, Stevie. I love it. He's got enthusiasm. He was passionate. You're right, Scotty Barnes is not Larry Bird, so that's a little rough with the face of the league. But he's just supporting his own player. I love the accent. I love everything about it. I hope the NBA gives him a break and doesn't fine him $50,000 for finding these.
They won't. They're not going to give him a break, Doggy. They will definitely.
Oh, they're going to fine him. Oh, I agree.
They're definitely going to fine him. Yeah.
Oh, that's protocol. They're going to. You knock the refs, they're going to fine. We all know that they are very, very sensitive with these officials. But I love what he said. I didn't see the game, so I can't analyze whether it got a bad whistle, a fair whistle. The Lakers are 17-18, and if you think that they want them 17-18, you're crazy. They want the Lakers to be good, and they've been, they won the other night, so now they get back to 500. So he's annoyed by the record, so he figures. But I love it. It's fun. You know what? It's the regular season. It's January. Toronto's always a team. They made the trade and everything else. They always get looked down upon. Good for him. A lot of passion. I wish the NBA leave him alone and just take it for what it is. He's frustrated after a close loss, but I'm okay with it. I really am.
Well, listen. I think it's just a reminder. I mean, that, clearly the games mean a lot to him. R.J. Barrett has gotten in the 5 games that he's played. He's looking pretty damn good, shooting well from the field and from three-point range. So is Emmanuel Quickly, shooting about 45% from three-point range, averaging about 18 a game for them. Listen, the trade looks like with the New York Knicks look like it's worked for both teams thus far with OG Anunoby in New York City. But to see this coach speaking so fervently on behalf of his players and just decrying the discrepancy and the unfairness of what transpired, I'll give credit where credit is due, and I absolutely agree with you. I do like it, especially because it's the regular season. If it were the playoffs, it's predictable. For him to be this fired up in a regular season, clearly he feels adamant that they will hold. And more importantly, he's reminding us all about how he and those players care, which is always a great thing.
There were 30 miles.
Was that
from
Cindy who cut out?
Yeah.
That's what I did earlier today, Cindy. He almost imploded.
Yeah.
When I cut it off.
The big laugh line. We're 30 miles from the lake. We shot another one where he said, "What lake?" And I actually liked that one. They chose the other one. It was
good acting.
It was
great acting, man.
Yes. We shot that in New Jersey. It was hot as can be. I was sweating like you would not believe shooting that thing, but it was great fun. Okay, and with that, we are live above the Heineken River deck at Pier 17. We got madness all over the place in the world of sports, but let's start with a guy who was legitimately mad. Before I get to all of the football, you have to hear the rant of the night. The coach of the Raptors went nuts last night. Let me show you why. All right, so it's Lakers, Raptors. This is a close game in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. His team was down 5. That bucket makes it a 3-point game. And then the next possession, this 3 makes it a tie game. He had 22 points, 12 assists. 3 minutes left. Lakers are down by 1. How about the range from Austin Reeves, Jeffrey? Get the change.
Look at it. Just hold it. Just pose it.
Lakers up by 2. Next LA possession, Anthony Davis plus the foul. Get used to hearing me say that. He was 11 of 11 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter alone. On the other end, the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. knocks down a 3. They've got a 1-point lead. Now we're staying with it. Ensuing possession, the other end, Davis again. He had 41 points and 11 rebounds. The Lakers took 23 foul shots in the fourth quarter.
23.
And meanwhile, the game ends basically on this play. They called that an illegal screen on R.J. Barrett. This, in a game in which the Lakers shot 23 free throws in the fourth quarter alone. And that's the call that essentially decides it. 23 free throws to 2 in the fourth quarter is the biggest disparity in the NBA this season. And it led to this epic rant from the coach of the Raptors, Darko Rajakovic.
What happened tonight, this is completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this. 23 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like, how to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible that Scotty Barnes, who is all-star caliber player in this league, he goes every single time to the rim with force and trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for the whole game. How's that possible? How are you going to explain that to me? They had to win tonight? If that's the case, just let us know so we can show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight. So this is not happening first time for us. Scotty Barnes is going to be all-star. He's going to be the face of this league. And what's happening over here during whole season, I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
Crap. Crap.
It's complete crap.
First of all, his eyeballs were like you the day we got the Nespresso machine.
They were like the whole time.
They were locked.
Yeah.
Bro. He was locked in. If he could have thrown hands, he would have thrown hands right there.
Now, you've been a coach, and so you know the frustration. Because he knows he's going to get fined and all that.
Absolutely.
Like, how mad, what does that feel like when you just have to get it out?
I love
like
it.
that?
I love that he just unleashed the beast. If you're going to do it, if you're going to pay 50 grand, make it worth every penny. Let it rip. Be honest. We got the face of the league coming up right here. We're not getting called. Let it all. If y'all didn't want us to win, we won't even show up. We'll just play we'll just give them the. I loved it. I thought it was epic. I'm so glad we showed it again.
I loved it,
makes
too.
my day. It makes my day.
I loved every second of it.
He believes in his squad. That's frustrating.
As you said, it opened with BS and it ended with crap, as do most things.
Masterpiece.
Okay, so that was that.